Did we make it? Hooray! Says we got it. That's crazy. No, the same? Hmm. It says people are on YouTube. Let me see. Let me check online. Tomorrow, whatever the verdict is, tomorrow I will have this fixed. Promise you that. Says the same. Okay, no, we're live. It didn't give me a thumbnail though. That's okay. Cool. All right, dope. We're live on YouTube. Sweet. Nice. All right, dope. All right, cool. Now we can finally have some freaking charts. Let's pull up Dex Tools and Trading View off the rip here. Sorry about that, guys. That took me entirely too long. I don't know. They just had like a they had a weird update there that I was not ready for. Can you guys hear me okay on YouTube as well? It says we're live now. All right, cool. We made it. After how long have we been live now? I feel like we've been live for an hour already. We made it, guys. We did it. Hooray. This is, let's go. Crypto Trend. What's up, fam? All right, yeah, now we can get into your guys' charts and TA. We'll start off with Bitcoin. This is going to take me a minute to get used to as well. It's still at the bottom of the range. I do think that it's finding some support here finally. And, you know, the RSI, we have not been this low. We've talked about this ad nauseum. At 21, we haven't been this low for a long time. Sounds good? All right, cool. We haven't been this low since the war in Israel kicked off. What is the fear and greed index? I thought someone showed me coin market cap. I thought someone showed me a thing where it was at 31. Oh. Get out of here. 44. 44 is still a good bit. Bro, is LCX done? Let's look at LCX. Mic volume is low. Maybe I'm just not close enough. Should be pretty high. Let's see. Oh, we got the chat right here. Bro, get it. Volume's a little low on YouTube. All right, let me turn this up a little bit. How's that? We'll turn this all the way up. And I'll just put this a little bit closer. A little bit softer now. Good now? All right, cool. 50 and 200. Let's go, Dr. Dis. Bro, is LCX done? All right, let's look at LCX. Then we'll look at Dr. Disrespect after that. We finally got it, guys. We did it. Better. We did it, guys. All right, let's look at LCX. Tomorrow when we start, it's going to start good. I promise you. We'll be like on the phone on TikTok, and then we're going to be on Double Up sent the eggplant emoji. Great, better. Is LCX done? That was the question. LCX went to the retracement here, all the way to the 0.5, got rejected off the 0.5, and now at the 236 to me. To me, honestly, this is the first time that I've looked at LCX, and I've thought that LCX is a very good or excellent value. For a long time, I've thought that LCX is good value, not great. But this is the first time I'm looking at LCX, and it is excellent value to me. Excellent value at the 236 at 16 cents. Like maybe you get to 15 cents, maybe if you're lucky. But okay. And now that we finally got it, TikTok's like making me confirm that I'm a human. Awesome. So yeah, to me this is the first that we've had this where it's like excellent value. This is still Wyckoff. Let me go on a bigger time frame so it makes it easier. This is still Wyckoff accumulation. This is the retracement here. Came back to the 236. That's about as good as you can get, to be honest. The 236, if you get any, it doesn't matter what the project is. If it's at the 236, 236 is a really, really good value. And what we're talking about, the 236, you can see on YouTube, is this red line here. Anything that's a real project that is at that level is an excellent value. Now, this will probably be boring for a little while. Okay? This will probably be boring for a little while. Solnic is a great value, 100%. Solnic is an excellent value right now. Also at the 236. So 1.73 million, like holy cow, bro. That is excellent value. And we have the same exact chart as Link. We have the same exact chart as AVAX. We have the same exact chart as almost everything in the entire market right now. All of them are doing the same thing all at the same time. But this is finding a good bit of a bottom within accumulation here. So yeah, I'm excited for the next leg because realistically, and again we've talked about this ad nauseum, but realistically, when Bitcoin makes one leg higher, it's going to bring everything one leg higher. Ski, I haven't received my airdrop. Okay, I haven't seen you on the Telegram. I'm gonna look again. I was driving yesterday, so that could have been why. That could have been why. But realistically, when Bitcoin goes up, Solana is going to go up. Ethereum is going to go up. When Bitcoin goes down, Solana and Ethereum are going to go down. That is just the facts of the matter. But when Solana goes up, everything that is built upon Solana is going to go up exponentially higher. I'll post my Addy right now. Okay, thank you, brother. I paid you interest last time. I'll do the same because I know I'm a little bit late. And this is the same thing with Base, Ethereum, everything. Everything is that way. And the big news, though, is that the Cathie Woods applied for a Solana ETF. So we are very much poised to make a real big move to the upside for Solana and everything that is built upon Solana, including but not limited to Solnic. So that's kind of what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the market to do its thing right now. And me and Alex talked about this yesterday. Like, at no point in time has the summer months ever been exciting on any platform. That's just not how the market moves. It just doesn't move like that. I wish it did, but it doesn't. But the reality is most people go on vacation. Sell in May, walk away. That's the adage, but that's not real though. You know, in reality, what the ROI thing, the return on your investment, the profits to be made play is to be accumulating as much as you can and train your brain to understand that boring is the most bullish. If you can train your brain to understand that boring is bullish, you can beat the apex predators. That is the biggest hump that most people got to get over, is they want it right now. They want it right now. Give me the 1000X gains tomorrow. Win moon, bro. Win moon. But the deal is, like, we did not build Rome in a day, and we're not going to get the 1000X gains overnight. All right, what other coin did you guys want to look at? What was the other one? I think my man said something. Mike had one. Mike, thanks for the community fest. You savage. I appreciate you. Thoughts on Spike? Okay, Spike. Mike, if you're still here, let's look at Spike. If Mike is still here, let's look at Spike. He says he got into the wrong one. 21 shares, Kathy Woods. And Vineg both applied for the Solana ETF. Yeah, like, that's the thing, guys. Rising tides floats all ships. And here's the deal. The same thing happened when the Bitcoin ETF was, like, getting approved and, like, all of that stuff, and nobody was paying attention to it. I was reporting it. I was covering it heavily. No one was paying attention to it. Bitcoin was still in the 20Ks, right? That was the best time to buy, when all of this was being developed. Buy the rumor, sell the news. This is bullish. This is bullish. And the charts are confirming what the story, what the news is telling us. The charts are saying everything is set up right now for one leg higher. Especially Solana, especially Ethereum. All right, so once they get a taste of one, guess what? They're going to get them all. They're going to go right down the pipe. I saw two that they were making a link ETF, a chain link ETF, which is very funny to me because the chain link chart looks amazing. It looks beautiful. It looks gorgeous. It looks magnificent, right? So that is the reality of what we are dealing with right now. This is the boring. You got to understand. Listen, there's three ways of being capitulated, and what that means is capitulation means forcing you to sell when you should not be selling, when it is the least optimal time to be selling. That is what capitulation is. There's three ways that the apex predators like to do this. I just my Solana address again the other night. Disrespect purchase. All right, I got you, fam. I was driving yesterday, so I'll get everybody that fell through the cracks after this live stream. You buy in 2022 and sell in 2025. You buy in 2026 and sell in 2029. You buy in 2030 and sell in 2033. Rinse and repeat. That's right. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Yeah, the capitulation. There's three times that the apex predators forces you to capitulate. And what that means is capitulation is selling when you should not. When you should be buying, you instead sell. That is what capitulation means in a nutshell, okay? Way number one is like this. What we're looking on YouTube is the scary crashing down. The scary crashing down is when you should be buying. DCA. Okay? The scary crashing down, violent moves to the downside. That is capitulation way number one. Violent moves to the downside. Capitulation way number one. Capitulation way number two, which is very common as well, is greed or FOMO. So you're holding a solid project that has a solid setup like Link, right? And you're accumulating at these amazing, beautiful, gorgeous prices, right? You have this amazing, beautiful setup at these amazing, beautiful, gorgeous prices, and then you start getting jealous. You start getting jealous. Well, your friend's Elon Nutsack coin just did a 20x. Why isn't Link doing a 20x? That one did a 50x. Why is Big Mike doing a 50x right now, but my coin is still the same price that it was yesterday? Wah. Jealousy is way number 2 of capitulation, of forcing you to sell when you should not be selling. And 99 times out of 100, 999 times out of 1,000, when someone jealousy sells, they chase a green candle, they get wrecked. That is a fact. I never see it work long term. Never, not one time have I ever seen chasing green candles work for someone in the long run. I've seen it work in an immediate gain as it's rising. They make money and everyone's high-fiving, all of that, but rarely ever does it work in the long term. Right? So that's capitulation way number 2 on when you should not be selling, but people do, and that is jealousy. So we have fear, we have jealousy, and one of the most slept on ways that gets the most amount of people is boredom. So we're looking at the YouTube chart right now, and the market is boring. The market is boring. This is way number 3. People are bored. Well, I could just bet on the NFL. I could just bet on racing. I could just play poker. It's that's not what this is, brother. That's not what this is. Not what this is, guys. So those are the 3 ways that people get capitulated. Capitulation is a fancy word for saying selling when you should not be selling. When at no point in time should you have taken profit there and chased some Elon Nutsack Big Mike coin. That's not what you should have done, right? And I'm fine with playing that game, but you want to be in early. You want to be accumulating when it's boring. You want to be selling when it's exciting. Do that over and over and over again on a consistent enough basis, you will be profitable. That is the name of the game. That's it. That's it. All right, let's see. I can't believe it took me this long to set up the YouTube live. That was insanity. I'm sorry that they got wrecked and call it a scam. No, that's facts. That's exactly what happens. They get wrecked. They chase something. They chase a green candle. They get wrecked. They call it a scam. What? Buy high and sell low doesn't work? It works for the people that are already in the game. It works for the people that are already set up. It works for the people that are buying the boredom. It works for them. It works for them very well. Very, very well. Yeah, so what do you guys want to look at? What coins do you guys want to look at? I'm sorry that it took me so long to set this up today. I will have it fixed tomorrow. We're gonna go live tomorrow at noon Eastern time. Someone asked me about Spike. We're gonna go live tomorrow at noon Eastern time. We're gonna have a better execution of this, exponentially better. Yeah. It's okay, disrespect. What are you saying? Crypto G, what are you saying, fam? What do you mean? Yeah. Is that true though? Is he a good DCA opportunity? What I understand is he had a couple of cucks in his chat as well, and they're gone as well. So I would say yes. I mean, this is a pretty, like, honestly, what I think happened, to be honest with you, if I'm looking at this now as the dust is sort of settling, this is what I think has happened. And this is why I see he's asking for the disrespect chart. Okay, I got you, fam. Should we buy dis? Then convert it to Solnic? If you buy dis, I think you should take your initial out once you are in the green and put it back. Put it into Solnic. All right, so looking at Hee, this is what I think happened to Hee. And this is why I always say, like in hindsight, now that the dust is settled, now that it's kind of boring, and this is why I always will point out these different levels where it's like, I'm like, there's a gap here, gaps get filled. And when we zoom in, and this is kind of hard to do with this laptop here, but when we zoom in and it had this first crazy initial run up, I think it got as high as like 70 million. There was a point here where it just broke right through this, right? From this gap in here. And I say this all the time, but like sooner or later, this gets filled. Sooner or later, this gets filled. So when we look at Hee, what I think actually happened now that the dust is settled, now that some time has passed, now that it's about as boring as humanly possible, is I think that it shot right through this level and never came back ever to test it. And now it is testing it, finally. So to me, this could be boring for a little bit longer, but I actually like that it's back testing all of this. And that, to me, to answer your question, the answer is yes. This is a very good value here. And there's a lot of people that were, according to Alex, there was he had his own cucks where they were trading against everyone else. And they're gone now. So yeah, I think that he is a really good value as well. Mike, what was the coin that you wanted to look at, bro? All right, let's look at dis. I mean, I'll be holding dis for, until you guys get it to 1 million, and then I'm going to burn my tokens, so. It's up a little bit on the day. 143. Spike, I bought the wrong one. LOL. What is the ticker? What is the contract address? Give me like the last four. Yeah, I actually I don't mind. I mean, it's so early for this, but it's still just kind of holding this uptrend here. I mean, at 143K, like this is nothing. But yeah, this is what's happening. I mean, obviously we all know like what the deal is. Realistically, honestly, if I were to play this in your guys' shoes, I'm not telling you to do this, right? The theme seems to be that people will buy before I go live and as I'm going live. I would actually buy it after the live is done. Honestly, that's probably when you'll make the most ROI on a project like this or a project, that I'm involved with. That's what I would do, to be honest. I would DCA after the live stream is over. But yeah, not that you should do that, but the popular theme seems to be that you guys like to buy before I go live. And instead of just hodling and like really running it up to something awesome, you guys try to trade against other people. It says that's a respectful exit, bro. Oh, someone selling $3 every 20 minutes on dis. Yeah, that's a way to exit respectfully. I wish more people would exit that way. I wish more people would do it that way. You know, like the thing that Cox was doing that was annoying was he would DCA in like $20 at a time, and then he would sell like 2,000. It's like that's the opposite of respectful. That is disrespectful. That is disrespectful. What is he target for 2025? Let's go back to he. Let's pull a bigger fib. Hey, Ski, what is up, fam? All right. If you guys want to see the charts of what I'm looking at and have a better viewing experience, you could hop over on YouTube. I'm at your boy Ski, YABOYSKEY, and you could see the charts of what I'm looking at. I know the audio is better and the picture, it's not as close up on my face, but I know some of you guys are like real savages. Hope all is well, brother. All is doing fantastic. So yeah, just a retracement. You're looking at 2 cents. And again, like everything's going to retrace. That's a 7x. You know. And I think you could probably take that to the bank, but I do think that it will get into price discovery again. You'd be looking at 5 cents as high as 11 cents. And that's realistically just the next leg up. And that's not even pulling from, like, I didn't even pull the initial, like, huge run up. This is, like, the most conservative pull that I can give. But I think that it will actually do better than that. It's like, yeah, this got all the way to, like, 70 million, I think. If you want to pull, like, from the actual top, you know, that definitely paints a different story. And, yeah, let's see what that story is. Retracement would be 3.7 cents, which is insane. That's a 10x. Easy. Easy 10x. And then parabolic is going to be, 21 cents. Can you post the contract address for he? Yeah, Sonic chart. Someone wanted to, I don't know if I can post it or not. Maybe I can actually. Let's try this, Command V. I tried. He says he wants the ROI. Alright, let me try this again. Sorry, guys. This is the new setup for me. I don't know. It's not letting me. I'll just tell you, like, it's the last 4. If you type in he, it'll come up. XPHG. Scott has it on the on TikTok. I can read it. Cool. Sorry. Solnic chart. You want the ROI on Solnic or on Yeah, again, the next leg alone is going to take us to about 25 million. That's just the next leg. Realistically, we have like more than a year to still grind and get this on multiple legs. But just the next leg alone is going to get us to about 21 or 2.1 cents, 2 point as high as 2.6 cents. I just brought up Hee Solnic versus Hee ROI. I believe in Alex. Honestly, like I think Alex is a solid guy. And there's very few people, creators, that I would trust, that they're trying to do the right thing by their community and stuff. I would say that Alex is in that camp. So for me, both of us are trying to do something similar with Hee and Solnic. And that is get it in the top, 100. When you pull up crypto bubbles, technically, when you pull up crypto bubbles, both of us want you to be able to see Hee and Solnic on crypto bubbles. And I do think that both of us will achieve that goal sooner or later. Whether it takes a week, a month, a year, however long that takes, I do think that both of us will be successful in doing that. I think that the margin, it would be, the ROI is going to be marginally different. Technically, Solnic is a lower market cap right now, so you're going to get a bigger piece of the pie. I think that they're similar ROIs. Obviously, I have my bias towards Solnic, but I like Hee and I like Alex and I like what they got going on, and I trust him as a creator. No one is perfect. No one's perfect, but I think he's a solid dude, and I hope he, thinks the same. So, yeah, that's sort of my thoughts on that. What else you guys want to look at? Should I, is it like quiet without the music? Spike? All right, let's look up Spike. Maybe tomorrow I'll try to have the music too. Is it the first one? What's the contract address for Spike? Yeah, that's the Solnic contract address. 3 million. Is it in R9? Is that the last four? Is that the one, Mike? What's the contract address for that, Mike? Okay. Interesting. So this is up 1x today. This actually looks like accumulation to me. And your sign of strength is going to take you to about 007. And then it's going to be boring again, right? It'll be boring again for a little bit before it starts the true markup. But that's still, a 1.5 to 2x from here before it gets boring again. Retracement, all I would really anticipate is a retracement when you see this huge, like this is somebody sold a lot there. That's about 3 cents. But that's still an 11x. I think you could anticipate overall from here about an 11x. If it wants to go crazy, you're looking at about 8.8 cents. Let me look at the holders on this. Looks like Radium's the biggest holder. Not bad distribution, to be honest. I mean, according to this, like if I pulled up, you know, I'm sure there's some overlap there, but not bad. Not bad holdings. Like I don't mind if someone has 3-4%. I don't typically like it if something has like 7, 8, 9, 10% of the supply. That's typically when you start getting into the danger zone. You start getting dangerous, living life on the edge. Do you know about fake news? Any thoughts? I think they have okay, here's my thoughts. Their chart is tiny. First of all, their chart is tiny. So, you have good ROI potential, but you have exponential risk as well. I think what they're doing is cool, and I think that they can definitely make it better and keep getting better and better. So I'm interested to see what they do. I think that they have a chance to do something cool. I wouldn't put my last dollar on it. I would put something that I'd be willing to lose on that. If you were going to play in that, because they are, yeah, they don't seem to have like a true, leader, so to speak, which is, that can be okay. So yeah, I think that they need like an engine to get it over, but their content could be that engine. They need to sort of perfect that and get better at that, and then that could help them get over that sort of hump, if you will. Can we look at GME, please? I got you. Beam. So there's my thoughts. I think it's okay. It's okay. I don't hate it. I like what they're doing. I'm very more interested in what they're doing versus the coin itself or their services even, right? That is more interesting to me. But I think if they keep it up, their coin could catch up to the work that they're doing as well. All right, let's look at Beam. Yeah, not a ton for Beam. This is still the markdown, and we still got, a bit. This is going to be boring for a little while. Going to be boring for a little while. The next leg will take you to about 6 cents or so. Texio here on TikTok is trying to host crypto battles. Would you be interested for Dis or Solnick? Sure. When is he trying to do that? Bizarro on base. ARO. And then the last four. 732A. Okay, I found it. Can we look at GME? Yeah, I got you, fam. We'll look at GME. 96 market cap. 95,000 market cap. 1 billion circulating supply. Let's pull this up on the 1 hour. I mean, there's not really a ton of data here. Obviously, this is like brand new. I think the next leg will take you to, technically on the charts, it would take you to about 0027. But this is brand new and it's on base. So this could like really whack into something, it wouldn't shock me to get over 1 million on the first leg. This is the one that this is the one that you're involved with, right? Let me look at the holders. All right, so one person has 14%. That's a lot. But outside of that, yeah. So outside of that, I think it has pretty good distribution. I don't know what is up with that wallet, but I mean it's such a low market cap. Like you can't fault it for having consolidated distribution. To be honest, so I think yeah, like as far as base, I know you guys are. I don't mind it. I think you could easily get to 1 million on the first leg, maybe a little more, depending on what's behind it. Tech CEO here on TikTok is trying to host crypto battles. Would you be interested? Yeah. I'd be interested, fam. All right, yeah, let's look up. I keep shaking you guys. I'm sorry. Let's look up GME. Are we talking about Mitchell? Are we talking about the crypto or the stock? Crypto, okay. Says, why no music? Why no cream rises to the top? I'll get some music tomorrow. I don't know that I can get the cream rises to the top tomorrow. I'm not at home right now. That's why. That's the short answer. I'll be back on the 6th. So we'll have to do the travel setup for a little while. So this got into price discovery, worked on distribution, came back down. This looks like accumulation to me. So this is probably one full leg finished here. Says you sound and look sick, bro. Thanks, bro. This is literally just my travel setup. Are you saying sick as in like I'm actually like sick like that, or are you saying like it looks awesome? Could you please take a look at Zach? Thanks so much. Sick like sick like a bad sick. No, I'm good. Maybe it's just because I'm losing weight. I feel good though. The next price discovery would be about 4 cents. The flu? No, I don't have the flu, bro. I'm good. It might just be because I was driving last night. What day is your birthday? The 11th. It might just be because I was driving last night, to be honest. I don't know. No, I'm good though. I'm like normal, normal, happy, healthy, good to go. All right, let's look at Brett. July 11th is your B day. That's right. July 11th is my B day. That's why the 4th is like my favorite holiday, to be honest, because it's like right there. So the 4th of July, I always come home, hang out with my family. We celebrate. We light some fireworks. We have a good time. Best ROI for small caps, Solnick. And if you want something that's not Solnick, I would say Hee. All right, let's look at Zach. Tomorrow I'm gonna have this better though, because it took me like entirely too long to set this up today. I'm so sorry, guys. But tomorrow I'll have it better, and I'll get some music going. I'll figure out how to do that. Zach is working on accumulation. To me, I don't mind this chart. Next leg is going to take you to about 18 cents. About 18 cents. So this is nice. Yeah, I got you guys over here on my right. So I have the YouTube chat on my right, and then I got TikTok on the left here. This is how it's going to be for a little bit, but I'm going to have some music. I mean, actually, we could probably just play some music. I don't want to just introduce music because it might be all screwed up. Or there might be like an echo, so actually I'm not going to do that. But we'll fix it tomorrow. We'll get it, you guys. But I'm going to be live tomorrow at 12 Eastern time tomorrow. And then throughout the week, Monday through Friday, I think we're going to do market open. We're going to stream like 8 Eastern to 10, depending on like how lively you guys are. We might go a little bit later into 11. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this time. I will be live tomorrow, 12 Eastern. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Join the Telegram, join the Discord. I will never